It didn't matter who was wrong or right. Doesn't matter black or white, wrong or right.
Could you videotape me talking about Beat It? So, just point the camera at me. It's recording now. Okay. And just kind of turn this way so the light's on me a little more. And you mentioned the song Beat It, and I had a little story about that. During the trial when I was working for Michael Jackson, to unwind in the evening, I'd go to karaoke clubs and I'd sing Beat It. And I was saying to Mike, let's beat this thing. And he did beat it, and it was such a good feeling. Just beat it, beat it. Do you have a Michael Jackson story?
Oh, wow, yes. I mean, my mother got me into Michael when I was a kid. She loved the Jackson 5 since she was a child, and I really started listening to his music when I was a child, and I always liked to pick up voices, and I liked to pick up pitches when I was a young child. And I always used to listen to his music and his voice and try to copy his music, and it's helped me with my singing as well. And also, I got to go to the ranch when I was about 10 because I knew Johnny Cochran. My mother's was good friends with Johnny Cochran at Second Baptist Church. So he invited us to go down there because my mother did a lot of things in the community to try and support Michael during the first trial. And Johnny invited us and got us to go there. And my mother said, well, bring the whole church, not just ourselves. And so we got to go to the ranch, and man, I know you don't have like time to hear the whole story, but basically, you know, all the things they say are true about the ranch as far as the good stuff about the rides, the cotton candy, the free popcorn, all the free, it's just a kid's paradise. It was like amazing, free video games, and he was so humble. When I met Michael, he just comes out and just goes, "How you doing? How's it going, everybody?" It's like it's Michael Jackson. He's just like, "Hi, how you doing?" And it was just like, he was cool. He stayed with us the whole day, and we just went to like a petting zoo. And
I think people can learn from his story or from who he was.
Man, they can learn that, first of all, under pressure, how to have class under pressure, how to not let what's going on around you change who you are. If you're doing the right thing. How to be humble when you have fame. How to stay humble, and how to be a giver. He was a good example of, like, he wasn't afraid to give. He wasn't afraid. You can learn from Michael Jackson how to work hard, and how to not let anybody stop you from getting to your goals, and to keep God first. I think that's what you can learn from Michael Jackson. And most of all, how to be compassionate, I think those things are all good fruits that you saw in Michael Jackson. He was a compassionate, humble, hard-working, determined, giver.
Do you consider yourself a Michael Jackson impersonator?
Well, we like to say tribute artist now. I mean, that's the new thing that a lot of Michael Jackson impersonators call themselves tribute artists, and that's what I say too, because it's like in tribute to Michael, because he's passed, and it's not about impersonating so much now as it is about paying tribute to his life. And to me, I do this. I don't even get paid, it's a lot that a lot of guys do. I just do this more for the statement, I do things for charities, and like I did something for Down syndrome kids, and I would like to get a little bit more jobs and stuff with, but I'm doing it for the main thing is because like I said, I love Jesus Christ. Anything I do, I give Him glory. Second of all, because Michael was such a good example to African American youth. And to children around the world, but specifically also to African Americans. I work at Crenshaw High School. I volunteer there a lot, and I got to do some things with the Crenshaw band, and the kids were just really like touched, just that I came dressed as Michael, and that meant a lot to them, Even when I came with the makeup on, they're just like, Michael Jackson, and it just touched me because I'm like, this is what it's about. And I actually stopped a fight when I was at the band. It wasn't from the Crenshaw kids, but it was from some other kids I didn't know. And another band were fighting, and I came over, and I forgot I even had to I knew I had the makeup on, but the reaction was amazing. They were fighting. I go, stop that, don't do that. And she's fighting, and she turns around, looks at me, and she goes, she starts hugging me. It's like saying, take a picture. She stopped the fight and said, take a picture. That's the impact that Michael Jackson had. That wasn't my impact. That's the impact that Michael Jackson, and even when they see his image, that it's a peace. He was about peacemaking, And the Bible says, blessed are the peacemakers. And I don't know if you hear me. Blessed are the peacemakers. And that's...
Was there a song where he broke up a gang fight?
Oh, beat it, beat it, beat it. Da, da, da. Beat it, beat it. Beat it, darling. No one wants to be defeated. Show them how funky strong is your fight. It doesn't matter who's wrong or right. Woo-hoo-hoo. Beat it. That's right, beat it. He had real gang members in that, man.
Hey, could I get a wide shot of you dancing? Just
Sure.
That's great.
Good.
As God is going to bring the truth out of this. And we are standing with you. And we know the truth is going to come out. We know that Michael was murdered. We're not fools. Don't care what anybody else says. And we know that that's going to come to light. Because the truth has got to come to light. He gave him 40 times the normal dose, and he already gave him a cocktail of other medications, okay? So he already knows all that's going around in the system. And he just leaves him there, you know. That is totally obvious that the man did that for murderous reasons. I don't see how anybody else could not see that that was a setup. Oh yeah, my name is Goward, G-O-W-A-R-D. And you can contact me at gowardh@hotmail.com, GOWARDH@hotmail.com.
And do you have a Michael Jackson story?
A Michael Jackson story? Well, both my parents are extremely foreign from villages in Africa, and they met at a Michael Jackson concert in America when they first came here, because they both really loved Michael Jackson, and they'd blast Michael Jackson in their little villages, and it brought them together, and it created me. So I owe him my life.
Pray for Michael. Let there be justice for Michael, and let the Lord just take its course.
Very nice. Thank you.
Have you seen my childhood?
My name is Larry Nimmer. I'm the guy on the left having lunch in Michael Jackson's kitchen. I was part of the Jackson defense team in my capacity as a documentary filmmaker and legal video specialist. I spent many days videotaping inside Michael Jackson's Neverland estate, and I spent 2 days on the witness stand, presenting and narrating my original video footage for the jury, footage that will be seen outside the courtroom for the first time in this documentary. For the first time, you'll see the sheriffs meeting the accuser.
What he has done to you, okay? He's the bad person, not you.
And you'll hear Jackson's accuser telling a story of molestation.
He grabbed me. He grabbed you? Where did he grab you at?
Private area.
He grabbed you in your private area?
Sheriff's Department.
You'll see an army of sheriffs raiding Jackson's personal living quarters at Neverland Ranch. You'll meet the mother of the accuser.
Where were they when I had to walk about 3 hours to get to the doctors for my children, and now all of a sudden they're caring and concerned because Michael Jackson.
You'll view outtakes from the Martin Bashir documentary.
I would never do that. I would slit my wrist before I would hurt.
You'll see an exclusive interview with Jackson attorney Tom Mesereau.
This was not the kind of situation that Michael Jackson belongs in. He's extremely sensitive, very gentle, very childlike.
And you'll meet jury foreman Paul Rodriguez.
We felt that Michael was still a kid in a man's body.
Michael's defense team hired me to create a Neverland tour video to counter the unsavory impression created by footage shot by the Santa Barbara County Sheriffs, who deployed over 70 officers for a surprise raid of Neverland Ranch.